Hello there, everybody. My name is Stephanie, and welcome to my corner. Now, you're probably asking yourself, who the fuck are you? What the fuck is this? That is a great question, considering this is the first video on my channel, probably, that you're ever seeing. So, why would you know who I am? As I've said once, and we'll say 100 times more, probably in this video alone, my name is Stephanie, and this is my couch, which is my bed, but this is my current corner of the internet, of the YouTubes. I've always wanted to, I don't know, just have like a presence on YouTube, just to have fun on the internet. I tried to vlog once before, and it was bad, like everything else in my life is, but just imagine this, like 5 years ago. It hasn't gotten any better. All I did then was go to work, go to school, go home, go to sleep. I mean, I don't do much more now, but since I have moved from Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri, to Orlando with 3 of the biggest theme parks literally at my fingertips. Whenever I go to a park, I want to be able to vlog and have fun and just, you know, have fun. I don't just want to be a vlogging channel. I don't want to be known as any type of channel in particular, which is why I have declared this my corner, where we're just gonna come and, you know, do whatever I want, whatever I feel like doing, and have fun. So I want to play games, I want to play The Sims, love The Sims, I want to vlog whenever I go somewhere, and I also want to just do random different videos, whatever pops into the crazy brain inside of me, which is what this video is today. I welcome you to reading terrible fan fiction. Not only that, but we're gonna be reading my terrible Harry Potter fan fiction. I can make fun of it because it came out of my brain and I put it into the internet and I thought it was an okay thing to broadcast to the world. All I'm gonna say is, right now, it's terrible. This fanfic in particular is really bad. Again, like everything in my life, and probably everything I'm ever gonna produce is just gonna be bad. But it's my own level of bad, so it's okay. We're gonna make fun of it, we're gonna laugh, and we're gonna have fun. I wrote this fanfic when I was in middle and high school. Like that kind of, throughout that time. Which I realized I first created this story on fanfiction.net in 2007. That was 11 years ago. I was going into 8th grade when I put this out. If that doesn't make you feel old, then there's a lot of other things out there that will make you feel old. But anyways, it's bad. We've covered that 100 times. We will continue to cover it 100 times more. It's a Harry Potter fanfic. I had all 7 years planned out. We were gonna start in the first year, then go all the way to the 7th year in tandem with the Harry Potter series, and it was gonna be great. So I wrote 5 chapters into the first year, and then where we're gonna start today, I wrote 17 chapters in Goblet of Fire. Nothing else in between. There was 5 years in the first story, and literally 17 chapters in the 4th story. We're literally jumping into the middle of this story, of this series that I had planned in my head, which I did not plan out very well, like everything else I do. Nothing really has changed with me over the years. Okay, back to my stats for the story. It's a Harry Potter fanfic. It's gonna start Goblet of Fire. It is also a Harry Potter Charmed crossover. All you really need to know is that the girls, my OC and her 2 sisters, are the nieces of the Charmed ones. It's the only time it is relevant. It's literally never irrelevant any other time after that, other than the fact that they can orb, and they have other powers that aren't covered by a wand. That's it. So, without further ado, reading my really terrible fanfic. Me, Myself, and Magic, Year 4, Chapter 1, New Arrivals. Start off with a good old author's note. Hey y'all! I've recently changed Parker's name to Suzanne. I realize I can't keep one character with the same name. I know. Well, it's just this girl, Suzanne. Her name has changed. Here's one of the first mistakes. her name as changed. It's like I didn't edit this. I did. I'm fairly certain I went through and edited it, and still this is what we are left with. This is what I deemed worthy to be put out into the world. Her name as changed so much. So if you see any Parkers I may have missed, please tell me. Also, because I really could not keep her name. Like, I could not pick one name for her. Also tell me if there are any Kelbys, Lydias, Rues, Missies, Havens, and Carmens. I think I've caught all the name changes, but if I didn't, please still tell me. This girl has had 8 different names over the incarnation of just this story in particular. This, like, what this is. She's had 8 different names. Some of these names, what was I thinking? Okay. I know, I've changed her name a lot, but forgive me. I promise this will be the last one. If I make a liar of myself and change it again, you may all crucio me. Which, even though I haven't updated this since 2012, still a long time ago, I have not changed her name. Her name is still Suzanne to this day. If I go through and revamp all of this and make it not terrible, I'm not sure if her name will still be Suzanne, but any memory of this will be gone, so no one will remember that it was Suzanne. Okay. Here we go, we're finally gonna get into the actual juicy stuff. The actual content of the story. I was sitting on my bed trying to find something to watch on TV. After a couple minutes of surfing, I finally decided to watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? I knew Sage and Alexa would love to watch it with me, but they're busy doing their own thing. Sage was outside at the soccer field, playing a game with some muggle kids her age. First of all, I'm just gonna stop in the middle of this sentence. I tried so hard to sound like an actual British person and not like a dumb American. And yet I still wrote soccer field. I couldn't have called it the football field because that is what they call it everywhere else in the world. And then there's American football because we are just so difficult. I'm not gonna get into a political rant right now. That's another video. Probably not. This is just about my bad fanfic. But anyways, not only did I call it the soccer field, I capitalized the F, the S, and the F. So it's the soccer field. Like, that is its pronoun name. It's called, like, you're on Google Maps, which they didn't have at this time. You're on MapQuest, and you're like, take me to the soccer field, and it takes you here. That's not a general, broad name for this place. It's the soccer field. It's off to a great start. And Alexa was in her room trying to get some extra work done before they went back to Hogwarts. Ah, Hogwarts. I had met 2 of my best non-relative friend at. Oh my god. So I've read this several times through lately, and I still forget where all of the really bad typos are that I didn't catch in my editing process. So this is one. I had met 2 of my best non-relative friend at. I should have said, like, you know, I had met 2 of my best non-relative friends at. There are 2 people, so it's plural. So it's friends. Jennifer, Suzanne, and I had all met at Hogwarts our first year. Alexa had been accepted to Hogwarts but a year earlier, and Sage had gone the same year as me and all my wonderful friends. So easy to refer. I didn't explain this, but it's fine. Alexa is the older sister, and Sage is the character, the OC, the narrator of this story, because it's all in first person. She's my twin sister, so we're the same age, which is why we went to Hogwarts the same time. And who could forget my wonderful boyfriend, Harry? Yes, Potter. We ended up professing our love, well, attraction, towards each other when we went back in time to save Sirius and Buckbeak. We had spent the all summer together, well, when Harry could catch a break from the Dursleys, and it was one of my best. I heard a loud crash come from downstairs. Demons! I grumbled under my breath, rolling my eyes, which I stated many times in my old video. The only appropriate way to read that passage is if you say it like Shane Madej from BuzzFeed Unsolved. Demons! Demons. Demons. So. Demons. I grumbled under my breath, rolling my eyes. Did we ever get to break? I thought. No. No, we didn't. I orbed downstairs, but probably should have stayed in my room. Steph, don't come down here, Phoebe exclaimed. We're gonna take a quick little break from the reading, because yes, you heard me right. My character's name is Stephanie, which in case you forgot, is also my name. Don't crucify me, okay? I was an actual child when I wrote this. This was the first fanfic that I had ever, imagined writing, that I had ever conceived. When I first started writing this, I didn't even call it fanfiction. This was just my own Harry Potter story. I don't know why I didn't call it fanfic, because I was like, I'm not as good. This isn't as good as the others that people are posting on the internet. This was the first OC I had ever written. I did not know that you could not name them your same name. I mean, you can. There's a lot of rules and not rules with writing fanfic. But okay, honestly, when I wrote this, I was just trying to throw myself into the story of Harry Potter and just write like I was there. She has a different middle and last name than me. She still looks like me, but we have learned since then. My OCs now do not have my same name, and they don't share my physical features unless the story calls for it. I am kind of smart nowadays. Anyways, I wanted to wait until we came to it in the story to discuss that. Yes, we have the same name. We are one and the same, honestly. It's fine. Why not? I asked, curious. Because there's a demon that sucks the magic from you if you use your powers, Prue shouted. The demon was 6'8". It looked kind of like one big scab. Dude, I've seen him before. In the Book of Shadows. Oh, what was his name? I don't know. But it was Japanese for power stealer. At that moment, it held out its hand and pointed its palm towards me. What the crap? I thought. I felt like a Dementor was trying to steal my soul. Then this weird-looking white diamond-like stuff started coming out of my chest. This was one of those points where I tried to edit and it didn't work. Or I did it really poorly. I had two sentences or two ways to say the same thing and I tried to stitch them together and I messed up. I do a lot of that in my life still. Anyways. Oh, I get it. Power stealer, steal powers. So that's what it's doing. Suddenly, I lost consciousness as I collapsed to the floor. I forgot to tell you, this was also a dramatic reading of my fanfic. Steph, you're all right. Just sit up, Phoebe said. I opened my eyes to find the ceiling and Alexa above me. Whoa, hello, Alexa. What happened? I asked while Alexa helped me to sit upright. I felt lightheaded, a little woozy, and a sharp shooting pain where I hit my head. Well, the demon took your powers. You fainted probably because you're so used to your powers. Your aunts vanquished that demon about an hour ago, Leo explained. I was out for a really long time. I know I hit my head and I lost my powers, but come on. You scared me half to death, sissy. I thought I'd been reduced to only one 14-year-old blonde sister, Alexa said while hugging me and laughing. Don't worry, when I do die, I'll make sure I go up with a bang, I said, waving my hands around. Let's just hope that's not that soon, little Miss Daredevil, Phoebe proclaimed. Where's Sage? I'd hate for her to miss out on this, I asked. Right here, she said while coming out of the kitchen. And look, I brought friends! Which never happens in my actual life, but Just then, Jennifer and Suzanne came out of the kitchen behind Sage. Suze! Jennifer! I shouted while they helped me up, giving me hugs as they did. What are you two doing here? Oh yeah, guess what we know? What? Alexa and I said together. Well, Ron's mom sent us a letter and was inviting you two, Harry, Hermione, Sage, and me to go to the Quidditch World Cup with them. Suze... I don't like her nickname I gave her. Suze squealed while jumping up and down. Really? I asked, my eyes widening. That's so cool! Isn't it Bulgaria versus Ireland? Yup, we asked your aunts if you guys could go, and... Jennifer said, pausing. And what? Did the committee members say no or something? It was probably Prue. She's the strictest. Or Piper. She's the most motherly to us. It was her. This is another famous typo that I don't know what I was trying to say, and it did not work out well. Definitely not what if one of them did say no. what I tried to say, I'm pretty sure what I meant to say was, definitely not Phoebe. And then, what if one of them did say no? Maybe if they did, it was because I just had my powers sucked out. Well, even if that was the case, they couldn't exclude Alexa or Sage from going. It wouldn't be fair. And we said yes. You're 14 years old and Alexa's 15. And it's not like you're going alone. You'll be with friends, Piper said. Really? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, I exclaimed while jumping up and down with Jennifer, Suze, and my sisters. Just be sure you have your cell phones. All of you, Prue said. Just then, Jennifer, Sage, Suze, Alexa, and I pulled out our phones and said, "Can you hear me now? Good!" and laughed. Because I wrote this in middle school when I first got a cell phone. I don't know what phone company had that slogan, that commercial, but it was very popular at the time. So I copied it and I put it in here. I think I counted yesterday. I made this take place in 2002. Which I don't know how popular cell phones were at the time. Probably not so popular for teenagers. But, you know, I don't do my research. I do now. I do so much research now to make sure that whenever my story is set, it makes sense. And it flows and it's realistic. Anyways, tangent that we're not going to go off on right now. It's 2002 and we all apparently have cell phones. Really crappy flip phones. Cool, so when are they coming? Sage asked. Well, we wrote back the Weasleys, and they said they're going to get Harry Sunday night at 5, so they suggested coming around 4:30. Stephanie, if you wanted to go, you could go with him to get Harry, Piper said. You mean Stephanie's lover boy? Jennifer said sarcastically. Will you shut up? I said, glaring at her. Yeah, him, Phoebe said with a giddy smile. So are they staying the night? I asked, trying to change the subject. Well, why not? If you're going Sunday, which is in 2 days, Piper replied. I don't know why that makes sense. 2 days, y'all can go home. We're not here to entertain you children. That's a great idea. They can stay the night, and I, being Prue, can go to work. Yeah, you should do that, Alexa said while hugging Prue. I was just trying to get her out of the scene. I don't know why. Let's get this bandwagon. Oh, here we go. The last really bad edit before we're done with this chapter. Let's get this bandwagon on a roll, Sue said while pointing towards the stairs that led to the girls' room. Suzer, you're so weird, Alexa said while climbing the stairs. What kind of nickname is Suzer? It's so stupid. Okay, I think through all of this rereading and videoing and taping, whenever I do rewrite this fanfic, and we have this character, which is based off of one of my friends in real life, that girl, her name is going to be something different. And Jennifer, I'm pretty sure her name isn't Jennifer anymore. I think I changed it to Blair, but who knows if that's going to stay the same too. No one knows. I know. Well, see you guys later, Sue said while waving bye to our aunts. Future Stephanie here, coming at you because I realized this is where the video ends. I'm an idiot, and yeah, the video stopped recording on me at the very end, and I guess I didn't realize it until I was editing the entire thing. But we got most of it done, so that's what matters. But here's my outro, post-production, whatever. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this first video of the series. I'm reading my terrible Harry Potter fanfiction. Maybe expect chapter 2 to come out. I don't know when. Maybe once I actually post this onto the YouTubes, I'll feel a little more inspired to continue with it and just start doing this full time instead of sitting around and watching other people on the YouTube. But also, I am doing something really fun on Friday, and I'm so excited, and I am going to try my damned hardest to vlog while I'm there, because this is something I don't want to spoil it. Obviously, once you see the video, it's going to be titled, and it's going to be very obvious what's going on. But before then, let me just say it's something that I've been to a million times. I was there pretty much every day last year, but not as a guest, which you don't know anything about me, so it could honestly be anything. But you'll just have to stick around to find out. So, thank you guys for watching. I don't have an official outro yet. We'll figure it out together. See you guys next time. Bye.